All right guys, we got a chest day for you. Gonna go pretty heavy today. Now, normally for this bodybuilding phase, I would be doing some Smith pressing, cable work, probably a machine press, all those stable exercises we know are optimal for hypertrophy. But today I've got the edge to have a little bit of fun. We're gonna get back to my roots a little bit. You know, I'm a powerlifter, I'm a strongman at heart, so we're gonna get on the bench a little bit, load that up. We're gonna get the heavy dumbbells out, do some incline pressing. So I need to have a little bit of fun. I need to have a little bit of real weight in my hands, and I know you guys on YouTube would probably rather see that than some machine pressing and Smith machines. So let's get in there, let's have a little fun, and hopefully this session goes well. This will be titled one of two things, either epic heavy chest day or epic injury day. So fingers crossed. Okay, so with us doing some heavy barbell benching, some heavy dumbbell work, I definitely want to get a good shoulder warm up here. One of the best ways I like warming up before heavy pressing is really getting the posterior of the shoulder firing. So we're gonna get on the stomach, do some Y's, T's, A's, and W's, do a little bit of rotator cuff work. Like I said, get all that musculature in the posterior of the shoulder firing, get that rotator cuff rolling, then we'll get into some heavy pressing. Okay, we're gonna start with the incline dumbbell press first. I considered putting the flat barbell bench first, but if I do that fresh, I'll have to load it up heavy in order to get the stimulus I need. I haven't flat benched in a while. That would present a little bit of a injury risk, so we're gonna essentially pre-fatigue that with some heavy dumbbell incline pressing, a safer movement. So by the time we get to the barbell bench, we're not gonna be able to go as heavy. We'll still get a good challenging stimulus, get a few plates on there, but we're not gonna be at a load that I'm worried about an injury risk. So going to the incline dumbbell. The hardest part about heavy incline dumbbell benching is actually getting the heavy dumbbells, deadlifting them off the ground, and getting them kicked up into position. So always a little bit of a dice roll when you're doing some heavy dumbbell work. As always, drinking my field rations from Proponent Supplements. Give them a shot. Best supplements on the market. I love the intra-workout product. Field rations, used every session. Okay, so this is the first week of the dumbbell incline bench. These are my baseline numbers I'm setting. I hit a 10 and a 7, both at the same weight. Next week, I'll try to hit a set of 12 with that same weight. Try to get that back off set or the second set up to at least a 10. So once I hit the top of those rep ranges, then I'll bump the weight up. But for now, I'm kind of in that mid rep range between that 6 to 12 I'm looking for. So until I kind of topping out at a 12, I'll stay at the same weight week to week and try to add reps to it. Okay, warm-ups are feeling good, not great. Kind of smoked myself there in those 2 sets of dumbbell incline, which honestly, that's probably for the best. Otherwise, I'd have this loaded up to 4.5 plates, which later in the year, there will be some of that coming. I am gonna be chasing a big lifetime bench PR, but right now in this bodybuilding phase, the goal is tissue growth. So it's getting a good stimulus for the pecs, more so than how much weight can we possibly move from point A to point B. So I'm gonna take one more warm-up set and feel it out. We'll see what we end up with at the top set. Okay, so we're gonna go for our heavy top set of bench here. I wanted to go 4 plates for you guys today, but if I do that, I'm only gonna get a few reps. My triceps are smoked after dumbbell incline. I wanna keep this good, slow, controlled, so we're gonna go 3 1/4. I've got my good Samaritan spotting me. My life is literally in your hands, so always have a spotter when you're going heavy on bench. Definitely not a PR, but pretty fatigued after some heavy incline dumbbell work, keeping it good and controlled, I'll take 7. So gonna go a little bit lighter, put a back off set, move on. Okay, going into a back off set at 315. Everybody knows the rule. When you're in a commercial gym and you're asking someone to spot you, you can't ask the same guy twice. You get annoying. So we've got a new spotter filling in. I told the last guy, my life is in your hands.
Okay, man.
Okay, so we just finished up our 2 main press movements. We're gonna go on to a cable pec fly. I'm gonna do it from a 90-degree upright position. So I like getting in my press work first, finishing with a big stretch. So I've got a huge pump in the pecs right now. Now I'm gonna open it up, get that big nasty stretch, big contraction for a couple sets in the pec fly. So get after it, this is gonna burn. All right, just wrapped up that chest workout. Solid session, I'm happy with it. Got a great pump. Chest is absolutely smoked. Got to have a little bit of fun. Moved some weight, came out unscathed. Set some good base numbers to come in and beat next week, but you know, having been dieting and focusing on bodybuilding training for the last several months, definitely got a little bit humbled on some of that free weight stuff. So I'll be eager to ramp strength back up, but again, just got to stay the course and stay in my lane with this bodybuilding focus right now, just getting on stage this year. So the goal is adding tissue, adding tissue, adding tissue. And as we know, the optimal training for pure hypertrophy is not the same training that is optimal for top end strength and performance. So I always, you know, like, you can take the boy out of strongman, can't take the strongman out of the boy. So I'll always want to incorporate some heavy work, some free weight stuff, strength movements, and later this year I will be getting back into true strongman and powerlifting. After I do a bodybuilding show, I'll bulk back up and ride that growth phase into a powerlifting meet and a strongman show, and we'll have some fun videos coming over the course of the next year as we try to smash in big numbers. But right now the goal is big muscles. So we'll catch you guys next time.